Good evening, viewers. Once again, we say a happy Sabbath to you all. We have a live interview with the youth director of Ashanti South Ghana Conference here. And within our midst here, we have Pastor Uriah, Mensah, and then me, Peter Augustine, come as a guide here. So a pathfinder for Christ here. We have in our midst and we have a few questions that we wish to ask you, Pastor Uriah. The first question is that many are the motives that we, the youth, we have. Some say probably we come here in order to flee from what is going on in the world in this festival time and then everything. Others too here to build up their spiritual growth. Is there anything distinct apart from these factors of which we gather ourselves at camps or something like that?
Thank you very much. Just as you rightly stated, during such festivities, there are a lot of immoral activities that goes on. So key among them is to take ourselves out of such things so that we can come somewhere and then reflect on the goodness of the Lord. And not only that, when we come, we also fellowship. Aside that, we have a moment where we can, I think one of the modern words we have now is to socialize. We socialize with others, and most above it all, there are learning experiences within. There are Bible-based learning, and there are other curricular-based learning. So that I believe that some have been through soap making, baking, and so many others that I cannot enumerate all. So there are so many reasons we come for youth camps.
Well said by Pastor. It's not only about the spiritual growth, it's more or less about the physical, the psychological, the mental, everything. It's a cocktail, let me say that, a cocktail of everything. And then this leads to the question. It says the theme for this year is to engage, equip, empower for service and then leadership. We could observe that last year's was the same, and this year we've repeated the same thing. I quite remember some time ago, for about 5 years, the theme for the year was revival and this, revival and that, for quite a number of years. And this one we've repeated this, so I'm very sure there is something peculiar about we choosing this theme and then repeating it for this same year. Is there anything that is so peculiar about we choosing the theme for this year?
Thank you very much. I believe last year's theme, as you rightly put it, was engage, equip, and empower. But this year, we've added another tenet, which is for service and leadership. Yes, so if you cast your mind back to the commencement of this year's youth camp program, the topics have been evolving around leadership and service, because we've seen that it is one of the most sought after tenets as far as even the secular world is concerned. It is a pressing need to have leaders who are able and apt to task. So we believe that as Seventh-day Adventist youth, we should also be able not only to engage, but as we engage the youth, because there are a lot of youth out there who do not have anything to do, and the devil finds work for their idle hands. Sure. So we engage them into something that will be profitable, that will bring something good to them, and also help others. Then we equip them with tools with which they will be able to do or accomplish that task. Then after that, through that, we believe that they will be empowered even to do more. And the focus for this year is on service and leadership.
And we thank you for the effort that you've been doing so far to help the youth, sacrificing your time and everything. We really appreciate everything. And then it leads to the last question. You came here yesterday, yes, and you've made some observations so far. Many are the loopholes, many are the ups and downs. You've seen a lot. You've seen our strengths and also our weaknesses. What can you say about that? And then what are you expecting from us? Probably there's more room for improvement, and what do you want us to do? And the things you think are the strength hold of this federation here, you are supposed to emphasize on that so that we work on that too.
Okay, thank you very much. As you rightly said, I started my tour from Tepa, where I had a stay with your brothers at the Santasi Federation. Then from there I came to Barakese, where the Kwai Federation is. Okay. Then I came to Kesdas, Kenya, where Kwabrafoso Federation is. And then I came here last night. And I believe that this year there has been a massive improvement, sure, with regards to numbers that have shown up at the camp. I believe that over here, one of your strengths is in your numbers. Okay. You see, if we have numbers, we can accomplish a lot. And then aside that, I also believe that one of your strengths is your leadership. Because I don't mean to slight any federation, but I believe that what I've seen here from yesterday with respect to leadership is very commendable, as in how you organize your activities and all that. Even yesterday when I got here, I believe that I met the nominating committee sitting, and the way the report was presented, how members received the report, those who had whatever it was to share, how they brought it about, and when clarifications were given, how they received it, and everything. And I was with you throughout today's service. I believe it's commendable. But then we should not sit there and say we have arrived. I remember when I was in senior high school, this teacher of mine, no matter how good or how best I could play the piano, he would always tell me, you can do better, you can do better, because he believed that there was way more hidden within me that I had to come. So I would implore you that keep on doing what you're doing, and then with the grace of God, I believe that, as others say, the sky will be your limit.
Many are our strengths and then weaknesses you've observed so far. And then probably we have expectations, probably right from here till another camp, another youth camp. But personally, what have you observed so far? And then what do you think we can do in the next 2 years to come?
God willing, come next year, we are having a conference-wide youth camp. And we believe to have the same representation of massive numbers as we've had being recorded in all the federations I've been through now. Then again, I believe that I made mention that next year is a year of professionalism. We believe that come next year, we will see that with regards to our uniforms, the uniformities, we will see that everyone is dressed to code. With that aside, we would also see a new breed of leaders who are really up to task, because I believe that a lot of committees would have to be put in place to really make sure that such a big youth camp is successful. So I believe that come next year, there are a lot of things that by God's grace we'll be able to do. And even beyond, lots of programs are on the way. We have Global Youth Days, we have PF Days, we have Total Youth Involvement, we have evangelisms, and even above it, the 1 year in mission OIM, God willing, come January, we are having a massive urban evangelism.
Full strength.
Yeah, so when we want to contribute our quota as youth to augment that of the mother conference, I believe that as we continue to do these things, we will see lots of improvement, and the Lord will bless us. So I believe these are some things we can do.
Well said by Pastor. There are a lot of things that we can do. Many other things that we can do, but it's a matter of time, I guess. And probably with the strength that God will give us and the breath that we will be breathing day in, day out here, we just pray that God will help us with our organization, and then probably next year in the conference, youth camp, whatsoever. Maybe I wouldn't say we will stand tall as the giants, but probably there will be something peculiar about the Obuasi estate, and then probably we will stand tall among the rest. Once again, thank you for your time, and then the interview and the questions and your patience and then your strength you have lost in this time. We say thank you very much. Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you more. I am Peter Augustine Com, and then Pastor Uriah Osei Mensah. Thank you for your time.
Thank you too, Peter. God bless you.
More.